Hey, you already know what it is. It's your boy here, and we have a FEH channel to go ahead and take a look at. So, I already watched it. I mean, it wasn't really the craziest, but we do have some nice little info bits in here to talk about. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that this is really the warm-up FEH channel. The big FEH channel that everyone wants is the Choose Your Legends one, which is coming out later. So, we'll just start things off with this nice little warm-up FEH channel, and we can start over here with the upcoming seasonal banner that we're about to get on the 7th. I guess this is real early in advance that we're finding out about these characters, because they're not going to be available for a couple of days up until the banner drops. But here we are. We have these silhouettes here. Can you guess any characters just by the silhouettes? Well, I mean, this one's pretty obvious because of the hair. The rest, maybe not so much, but let's go ahead and take a look. So we have Tea Time as the theme of the banner once again. They've been doing Tea Time for... How many times in a row did we have Tea Time? I think it was twice now? It was either 2 or 3 times. I can't remember exactly. But regardless, we had the genealogy version of the Tea Time banner last time. And now we have... This one is going to be Fire Emblem Heroes, because we got Veronica there serving her tea. Doing a little curtsy. So, what can we see here about the Tea Time Veronica? Well, I guess we can go ahead and play her attack animation. Why don't we start there? So, we got her up against Attuned Hector, just clobbering him in one shot. Here are the stats. We've got 38 HP. She's getting +6 to attack and speed. Looks like she has attack and speed hone insight. So, that would be 61 attack and then 48 speed. 21 defense and then 25 res. She's got a preference weapon. She's got reposition by default. She has a new special there. What was that called? Immurement as her special. Okay. And she's got Sly Swift Sparrow. And then she has speed and res snag 4. And like we mentioned already, attack and speed hone insight. Looks interesting. Obviously, we can't really say what she does until we see the weapon. And also the special, I guess. But okay, it's Veronica. Also, she's a colorless tome cavalry type. Alright, then we have Hugo Fraldarius over here, Felix. So he is a butler kind of tea server. Similar to the, who was it? I think it was Ferdinand, right? He was kind of like a butler serving tea as well from last time. So let's take a look at his attack animation here. So he does have a lance. This is his stat line. So we got 41 HP. 63 attack, 48 speed, 38 defense, 24 res. Tea Time Lance Gust as his special. Perfect attack speed, and then... Okay, that looks like a brand new Tempest skill there. So it's not odd... What was it called again? Endless Tempest and Brutal Tempest. This is neither of those. This looks like Pulse Tempest. I can barely see the Tempest icon with the Pulse icon on top of it. So probably gives him special cooldown reduction and then +1 movement. Some shenanigans like that, I would imagine. Okay, so we can go ahead and move on to our next Tea Time hero. We have Saline this time. Now, Saline really did remind me of like a Tea Party type of character in Engage. So her going all in with the Tea Party aesthetic definitely fits. Okay, so there is her artwork, and then here are her stats as well. We got 36 HP. She's getting +6 to, I would imagine, attack and speed. Probably from, where is she getting that from? Hortensia? Yeah, Hortensia support gives attack and speed of 6. So, what are we at here? 55 attack, 47 speed, 16 defense, 41 res. She looks like she has an inheritable weapon, although she also has attack and speed mastery as a gold border ace skill. Is she going to be a demote 4-star with that? Because this doesn't really look like 5-star exclusive skill level worthy. So I would imagine her to actually be a demote hero with that. And that's a really good ace skill for a demote hero to have. So not too shabby from Saline. She's also a red tome flyer type. And then she's got Rally Up Res Plus as well. And then she has Speed and Res Rain 3. Okay. Alright, and then we have Finn. Finally an alt for Finn, which is really crazy, man. You guys have any idea how important Finn is in genealogy? So, like, it's kind of baffling that this is his first alt ever. Okay. Well, here's his artwork. His artwork looks great. I like his weapon. It's like a giant cake cutter that he's got as a weapon. But in this case, it's a sword, I guess. All right, so he goes for a shove, and then he gets some stats out of that by the looks of it. So 40 HP, 62 attack, 46 speed, 37 defense, 19 res. He is a sword cavalry type. Passive skills are Speed and Defense Clash 3 and Speed and Defense Snag 3. He has Serving Knife Plus as his weapon, and then he has Shove as his assist. I believe this guy is the Tempest Trial prize unit for this round. So, wow, they really have no confidence in Finn, do they? This is his first alt, and he's just another prize unit. And here we have the duo hero, or harmonic hero, I guess. So we have Ingrid, and then we have Nana as a combo. I guess that makes sense. Well, actually, does it? I mean, they look pretty similar here, actually. Except one of them's got the big braid, and then Nana's got the short hair. But, okay, so the main is going to be Ingrid, and the backpack is Nana, which looks kind of in reverse to the artwork, because it looks like Nana is actually the one in front, and Ingrid looks more like the backpack there. Okay, so Cavalry Axe type. Looks like they have Haze Slice. Okay, these harmonic and duo Tea-Time units have been pretty crazy in the past, like Ira, for example. So they're probably going to be pretty good. All right, we got here 40 HP. Attack and speed, insight, hone once again. So then 62 attack, 48 speed, 35 defense, 21 res. And then they have Silver Spoon as a weapon, Rally Up Defense Plus, Haze Slice as we mentioned. They have a unique ace skill. And then they have the potent skill from the Groom Seliph. I can't remember the exact name of that one, but that's the icon for that pretty much. And then, as we mentioned already, attack, speed, hone, insight. Oh, they're setting up flame tiles too. Interesting. So yeah, this is going to be the seasonal banner that we're not going to get the trailer for this yet, but it's going to drop. Okay, so the banner or the update is going to happen on the 7th, so I would imagine the trailer probably on the 5th at 11 p.m. EST. Okay, so here we're just taking a look at some sprites having fun there. Nothing in terms of info. Okay, so we have the FEH celebration for summer here. So we're getting a lot of login bonuses, a lot of rewards here. They're just going to go ahead and skim through the rewards right here. So we can just quickly take a look at what we're getting. 170 of each flower. We're getting 8 Summon Ticket B, and then 5 Summon Ticket 2, which they'll show us what banners those are for in just a sec. We're getting a bunch of celebratory maps where you can clear the easy mode to get 10 orbs, and then you can clear the hard mode to get 10 tickets. So lots and lots of tickets. Very good, of course. And then we're getting 15 overall Summon Ticket 2. Yeah, when you count for this and then also from the mission rewards. And the Summon Ticket B is going to be used on this banner here. This is one of those ticket banners where they just have all the seasonal units on it, the special rate ones. So it's really, these are good when they do these because it gives you a chance to maybe complete your Pokédex if you're trying to collect all of the characters and you haven't been summoning on every single seasonal banner. This would be where you would just get random old seasonal units that you never would normally summon for. So it's always good when they do this. All right, and then of course we have some Aether Raids quests, which you can complete to get some rewards of all these types here. We got a Form of Soul in there as well, which is nice. 2 orbs, some Divine Codes, some Sacred Coins. Not really a lot of Sacred Coins, but still. 85 Divine... they couldn't give us 200 due, like enough to actually get a refine. It's only 85, that's not really much. 850 arena medals, 850 feathers, that's not really much either. Not even 8,500, just 850. Yeah, okay. All right, then 8 stamina pots, whatever, 5 arena crests, whatever, and 1,000 Aether Stones, and 500 of the special Aether Stones, which you can use for the special event structure that's limited time only, which they will show in just a second right here. I actually like this one. It's pretty cool. So we got Faye the Owl there. It looks like she's going bug catching in a sunflower patch. Probably going catching for some bees there. Okay, and then we're also getting the GHB revival maps here. So we have Veda. We have... Who's this guy again? Chulane. Then we have Grease. And then we have... Crabman Jetta. And then we have Zane from the Legacy banner. We got quote-unquote fallen Fafnir, and then this guy who... I actually don't even remember this guy's name. What was it, Metodi or something? No, this is not Metodi. Who is this again? This guy's from Fates, I believe, so I actually don't even know who he is. Okay, then we have these over here. So these are going to be Summoning Event Revival banners that are going to be dropping over the course of August 2nd to August 15th. You're going to be able to do a free pull on all of these, and also Spark if you want to, but... I mean, whether or not you're going to want to Spark, I guess, depends on how valuable some of these attuned hero and rearmed heroes are for you, depending on what kind of passives you've already given them. But, yeah, just a free pull on, what is this, 12 different banners, so 12 free pulls, with some good featured units on here that you could possibly get some good fodder usage out of, or just do what I do and just hit blue and pray that you get more copies of Legacy Medius and the brand new Fallen Male Grima. All right, we also have the upcoming Hero Fest banner. Now, this one's actually pretty lit. I know in the past the Hero Fest banners haven't really been all that good, but I think this time they actually nailed it. Like, this is one of the few Hero Fest banners we've had for the lead up to the CYL banner that is actually pretty damn good. So we have Duo Marth making his first return here. Wish me luck, guys. I'm going to try to get him, but... I mean, you can only Spark on this banner if you have the Feh Pass, but if you have the Feh Pass, you can do up to 4 Sparks. I didn't need to get the Feh Pass because I was lucky enough to pull both Balder and Hoder without having to buy it. So I'm going to try the same thing for Marth, but if it's anything like my last try getting Marth, it's not going to look too good. So we got him. Then we have Hresvelger, who's pretty good because she's an offense mythic hero. We got Duo Rhea, who's still an awesome support unit. She's still a pretty good save unit as well. Maybe not as crazy as some of the recent ones like Alear and Burger King, but she is still a pretty solid unit overall. And then just the support with the Miracle Drive is so good for her. And then Baby Camilla, who is, I mean, still probably the single best unit in the game. So, yeah, can't really... Well, is it her or is it Burger King? That's a tough one. Yeah, because the Burger King support is just, like, so nasty. Giving that Reflex and Imbue support. Reflex alone just makes so many units over the top if they have any sort of shenanigans going on with, like, damage reduction or Miracle or something like that. So you can't really discount that, but just the reach that Camilla's got and the presence of her on teams is just always a threat. So I would still probably lean towards her being the best unit. Okay, and then of course we have Hero Fest rates for this. They're giving out a lot of tickets, by the way. That's Summon Ticket 1s, which I believe these are going to be either login bonuses or mission rewards. And then here's just a total recap of all the stuff that we're getting in total. So we got the Form of Soul, 12 Orbs, 120 Divine Codes, 50 Sacred Coins, 850 Feathers, 85 Divine Dew, 8 Stamina Pots, 5 Dueling Crests, 8 Summoning Ticket B, which is for the Special Rate banner, 170 of each flower, and then we got 15 Summon Ticket 2, 5 Summon Ticket 1, and then we have 850 of the Arena Medals, 1,000 of the Arena, or 8th Raids currency there, and then the special Summer Celebration structure that you can get. And then they had just some minor updates to finish us off here. I'm surprised they didn't post the refines in here, actually. We didn't get to see any info on the upcoming refines or remixes or whatever we're in store for this time. So these characters are going to be added to the special rate 4-star pull now. So these are all going to get demoted, with the exception of the Arcane Heroes, which I think kind of sucks. It would have been a nice gesture of them to just throw them on to the demote pool, because that would mean they'd also end up in the Arena banner tickets. And can you imagine being able to pull Arcane Heroes on your Arena tickets now? That'd be so fire. But, nah, it says it right here in bold print. Rearmed Heroes will not appear in the special rate summoning category, but they will appear on the weekly revival banners from now on. So you can always try your luck trying to get them with a free pull, or if you really need them that bad, you can go for a Spark, I guess, and they'll be available more frequently now, which is good. All right, and then we have just some mindless updates to Aether Raids. This is not even worth talking about, but I mean, I guess we can... They were adding new structures in here, I believe, so... Hold on. Oh, yeah, so they're adding all of the special event structures that you can now purchase with the R&R points that you get from the Aether Resorts. So if you missed any of these, now you have a chance to go back and get them. But most players, I imagine, if you've been playing consistently since pretty much the beginning, you should be able to already have a lot of these anyway. So yeah, not really a big deal for old-time players, but for newcomers, then this is nice to be able to get some of the old event structures. All right, then we have an update here for Binding Worlds, where they're going to make it easier for your friends to show up as allies in Binding Worlds, which is going to make it a lot easier to get the formas that you're looking for, right? Instead of making it be a complete crapshoot. So if you're looking for a specific character, you could just go on Reddit or whatever website you go to, or even Twitter or Discord or whatever, and just ask someone to post up the unit that you want, add them as a friend, and then you've got a better chance of finding them now, which is definitely nice and easier to get exactly what you're looking for. All right, then just a little bit of updates here to this is again Hall of Forms here, where they're making it so 300 SP assists will be the only assists that, or passives that appear in Chamber 21 up to Chamber 24, and then from Chamber 25 it'll only be skills from Book 8 and onward that are going to be available. So makes it a little bit easier to get what you're looking for depending on exactly what it is you're looking for. There are, of course, some skills prior to 8.0 that you might want to get. So in the case of that, you would want to play Chambers 21 to 24. But specifically, if you're looking for new skills, then obviously just play the last chamber pretty much. So yeah, just some quality of life changes, I guess, but nothing too major. And that's pretty much everything they had to mention here, with, of course, the big CYL that everyone's looking for, the CYL FEH Channel, which is going to be coming later. So yeah, that's pretty much everything in here. Let me know what you guys think about the upcoming Tea Time banner, I guess. Are you interested in any of these units? Are you going to be summoning? Let me know in the comment section down below. And this is your boy Tacho signing out. So take care, and I'll catch y'all again on the flip side.